Welcome to another one of our kids fishing days. Today we're at the Hueneme Beach Park and Pier. Got some guppies for a great day outdoors. Plenty of gear and volunteers. Our education tanks are on hand. And a new feature, Guppy Cam, shot by real guppies. Let's go!
My name is Robert Danilin, and I am rigging a Carolina rig here with Real Anglers Fishing, and we are teaching kids to fish here at the Port Hueneme Pier.
What do you got going there? What's your setup?
It's going to be a Carolina rig. Just basic, just a weight, swivel. We usually put a bead up at the top here to protect the knot. Little piece of fluorocarbon leader about this long, and we're using a number 6 bait holder hook.
Do you what do you normally catch here in the surf like this? What's something that we see commonly?
Mainly barred surf perch here. There's not a whole lot of structure at this beach. White sea bass are probably one of the exotics that you catch. They're not normally a surf fish, and some of the guys have been getting some white sea bass. You just have to go to the right area and know what to look for. They're not a normal surf fish that are out there.
Yeah, normally you wouldn't think catch those on the surf, but
no.
That's one of the great things about the ocean is you never know what you really might catch, you know?
That's right. It's not like going to a trout stream where you pretty much know you're going to get a trout.
Yeah.
Here, you know, you can get anything out here. That's just basically a clear plastic with red flakes inside, little curly tail there. And I'm going to first start out, and what we're going to do is we're going to thread them right over here, keeping the alignment of the tail right here. We're just going to go right up here, come right down, and come right out here. And we are ready to go. So this gentleman here can start fishing.
One set of volunteers was our surf fishing guides, showing the kids how to fish the waves. A bunch of fun, fishing and splashing in the surf. Some are already pros. Back at the tables, crafts and bubbles, along with our education touch tanks for hands-on experience. For the less experienced little guppies, we take plastic fishing gear, put into little tubs, and a volunteer helps them catch a fish in a bucket. At another station, the guppies get a chance to cast in an open area with the volunteer at the casting station.
Throwing our poles so then if we go back, we can still cast. And I'm with my friend Easton. Real Anglers!
Up on the pier, guppies get more hands-on experience, pulling the nets and learning more about the ocean's ecosystem.
It was my first time fishing today. I don't know what I got, but I just got a bunch of weights.
Did you have a good time?
I learned how to fish, had a good time.
That's awesome. How about you?
Because I got to see buy some of my big old crabs and feel them, just hold them. Yeah.
That crab was gigantic.
Yeah.
You? Harley?
Yeah, it was kind of my first time doing this, but it was fun, and now I know why they call it so big.
That's how we do it out here. That's how we do it.
Yeah, a whole bunch.
I'm out here today with Damien Hernandez, president of the West Coast Christian Anglers. Thanks for coming out today to volunteer, Damien.
You're welcome, Kevin.
What a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure seeing you.
Oh, thank you, man. Why don't you just tell the people out there about the West Coast Christian Anglers and what kind of stuff we do?
Well, we've been together, let's see, it started in 2004 actually. but it all started. I was fishing a lot on Lake Casitas, and it just wasn't any fun anymore because I was out there all the time and by myself and whatever, you know. And then I just felt one day that God was just saying, hey, you know, you got to share this, you know. So I said, okay, Lord. But it took a while. It took maybe 4 years for me to actually put it into action, you know. So it all started, I went to the rescue mission. I talked to Carol Ryberg. She was the director at that time, and she thought it was a great idea that we can do something for the rescue mission. So we started taking the graduates out on monthly fishing trips when they graduated, and we were giving them rods, all the tackle, and taking them to the lake, renting pontoons and doing all that. Then we started having campouts with the rescue mission a couple a year, 2 or 3 a year, and that worked out great. And
what other kind of ministries do you guys do? I've been with you on kids fishing days. I've done the campouts with you.
Yeah.
At the graduate school, we worked with the some of the challenged kids from Calvary Chapel. That was great.
Yeah. Yeah, kids fishing day at Lake Casitas were a big part of that. This year they probably had 600 to 700 kids show up, and we gave out, I don't know, a couple hundred rods. They planted some real nice Nebraska tailwalker trout for those.
Those suckers were like, there was some that looked like,
there was
like
a few
little salmon in there.
There was a few 5-6 pounders in the bunch, you know, so it was great. The kids had a blast, and that's a big event every year, and it's awesome. The other we do with Calvary Chapel has In His Image, and that's a shoot off of Johnny Erickson's ministry for, you know, people with disabilities.
Yep. And
we've done a couple of those here at the pier as well, and we got one coming up here in the next month and a half with them again.
Why don't you go ahead and tell them about the West Coast Christian Anglers? I'm in the West Coast Christian Anglers. I do the bass fishing when I'm not out doing the other shoots, but it's a great ministry. We fish out of Casitas. How could they get a hold of the West Coast Christian Anglers?
They can call. You can call me. The website is being worked on, so it's not available. One of the guys is working on it right now, but yeah, you can get a hold of me, Kevin.
Yep, you could email me. You know me, Kevin Brandon. I'm at realanglersci@gmail.com.
Yeah,
you can get a hold of us there. We'll probably put a link. We're gonna put a link from Real Anglers to the West Coast Christian Anglers, make it easier as well. So
you can get me on my email too, dhfish@yahoo.com as well. So yeah, that's the one way you can get a hold of us.
It's a great ministry, a great program. We do a lot of great things out here. Just want to thank you again for showing up today and cooking the hot dogs for us. We had a blast.
No problem, man.
And,
anytime, brother.
Thanks, brother.
You got it. All right.
What a blessed day we had today. 30 guppies and 10 volunteers for some memorable times. So I encourage you to get out and make some of your own memories. Let's go.
Okay, if this is being recorded, I'd like to say thank you for the Real Anglers and Guppies for all their support. We got Houston over there, it's having a blast at this practice. And Kevin got his castle made for the Guppies and the Real Anglers.
Very nice. Chad showed up with his
So it is nice here. We got Houston and Harley. Harley got started, left for a little while, then got started again.
Yeah, it's under here.
So it was great. Real Anglers.